You enjoy that, Neil?
I did, yeah. Thought we were great. You know, it was 5. Could have been a lot more. We gave Aberdeen a goal to start with as well, so it wasn't like they earned the goal, we gave it to them. So our reaction to that was fantastic, and you know, we're playing very, very well at the minute, and I think we're providing plenty of entertainment as well.
Scott Brown seems to be getting better. It's not often he scores twice in a game.
No, he's got that in his game, you know, and we're always encouraging him to shoot more. Thought he had a fantastic game today. He's just a player, you know, coming into his peak, and he's at the top of his game, and he really drove the team on today.
Is it encouraging you that the team are finishing the season like this when the qualifiers come up so soon?
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much relevance that'll have when the qualifiers come round. We just, you know, we want to finish the season strongly, and we're doing that, and we just want to put a marker down to the rest of the teams, really. That, you know, to show that we have got a very, very good team here, and you know, we want to get stronger, and we have done as the second half of the season's progressed. You know, been really pleased with the players that have come in, and we're starting to look a good side.
Pleasing to get a little bit of revenge on Aberdeen after the previous result.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about it. You know, it's as if like, you know, we've only lost one game this season, but people want to keep reminding me about it, and people keep talking about it, and so I suppose the players wanted to put a marker down, and it's certainly done that.
Some achievement by Chris Collins to get 30 goals.
Well, it's incredible for a player who is not a out-and-out centre forward. I mean, Langfield's made a brilliant save from the chip as well. So there's creativity in the way he plays, and his movement off the ball is fantastic. And you always fancy him to score when he gets into those situations. So it's been a hell of a season for him, you know, absolutely tremendous.
He's obviously playing a wee bit further back now that the emphasis up there with Stokes, but he still keeps getting in those positions.
Well, I mean, we do, you know, use the formation to try and accommodate Chris as best we can. You know, he's better centrally, we feel, you know, than would be on the wing. He's far more productive in a central position because he can open teams up with a pass, or you know, he can change the game with the, you know, the finishing power that he's got. So that's been something that's pleased us as well, the way the formation has worked to accommodate him, and he has really delivered for us in that position.
After the last couple of Aberdeen results, there's been a lot of talk about possibly the gap being closed next season. I mean, what was your reaction when you were hearing that, and how much is this a marker?
Well, we're 30 points clear. And when we lost at Pittodrie, I was asked the same question, and if we'd have won the game that night, we'd have gone 27 points clear. So it's not for me to say the gap is closing. Aberdeen have certainly improved. I think they had to improve, you know, because there was a malaise at Aberdeen for a long time, and Derek's changed that around, you know, and he deserves a huge amount of credit for that. And with that, you know, there'll be expectation and pressure, you know, next season, but you know, for a first season, I think he's done remarkably well, and I think it's all down to him, really. You know, it's a similar group of players, but you know, he certainly made them a lot more steelier, which is something that Aberdeen lacked for quite a long time. But it's right me saying that they should have been challenging a lot earlier. You know, for them to go 19 years where the trophy speaks volumes for, you know, probably their underachievement more than anything else.
Could they have a penalty today, Neil?
At the time, I didn't think it was, and when I've seen it again, it looks like he's played for it. You know, if he, you know, he's done that, and I think Johnny's gone over the leg looking for it. But I've seen them given, you know, so possibly. But I don't think that would have detracted from our performance. I mean, you know, we could have scored a hell of a lot more today. There was times I was disappointed with the opportunities that we missed. But the score 5 against the Aberdeen team is a very good goal.
You also had to work for it, though, didn't you? You didn't have to try on it.
Well, I mean, Aberdeen were going for it. You know, they had to get something out of the game. You know, the gap between them and Motherwell now is 1 point. So the game, there was a lot more riding on the game for Aberdeen today than there was for us. But it speaks volumes for the professionalism and the quality in the team that, you know, they've kept themselves going, 4 or 5 weeks after winning the title.